Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22. It is now time for round 8 of our MotoGP career mode. We'll be using power setting 1 as always, and be taking the fight from 17th on the grid here in the Italian GP. So here we go then guys. Uncharacteristically we're so far behind, but not to worry, we wait for the red lights to disappear and away we go. Now this one is going to be difficult because power setting 1 and such a long straight is a massive hindrance. Already we're dropping down to 25th, but look at us on the brakes. Firm as you like going into the right hand side for San Donato, as we're going to get really close to a couple of riders there. Rubbing is racing against Dovizioso there. We're pushing our way through into the top 10. Not quite as we try and hold on to the position, but Jack Miller was very aggressive into the second corner. Poggio Secco, we're bringing up a lot of speed. Look at Darren Binder in the top 10. Excellent start for the South African as we go into the left-hand side for Materazzi. Turn 4 has been tackled as I get caught on the bike there. Couldn't seem to lift it over. Had that happened to me a few times here in MotoGP, where you're on such a lean angle that it's so difficult to then get the Honda back over. Seems to happen with the RC213V and maybe a couple of other bikes as well, but of course not blaming the Honda for that instance. It was a small mistake on my part. But coming out to Arrabbiata 1 and now onto the approach for Arrabbiata 2. Bit of front brake just to slow us into turn 9 and then bring on the ride height device. Not a massive fan of the ride height device, but corners like that, it does help me keep the rear tyre onto the ground and keep the front wheels flat as well, so no messing around from both sides of the tyres when the ride height device has been enabled. So approaching on the factory Honda. Every single time I see Marquez, I've got to get past him. Got to be top honour for the Honda. Prove that there's nothing wrong with the RC213V, or at least in video game format, and we now move ahead of Marc Marquez. The 8 times world champion has been dethroned of his 5th position. Into Bacchini with enabling the ride height device nice and early so I can focus on keeping the bike nice and straight as we get on the run from the massive Mugello straight. You can see the distance we've lost to Zarco there. Massive gap now, but firm on the brakes as late as possible. We should be able to close in on the couple of Ducatis ahead of us. Zarco in 4th, Bastianini 3rd, Fabio Quartararo and Pecco Bagnaia, the 2 championship rivals in real life, are still going at it here in Mugello. So to the right hand side for Poggio Secco, we are on the approach of getting back at Johan Zarco from 17th to 5th, may I remind you, on that first lap. If that isn't worth a subscribe, then I don't know what is. Be sure to hit the like button as well, of course, if you're enjoying the content. But enough about that, we get back into the right-hand side. Do we have a lunge into Casanova and then to Savelli? I want to try it up on the inside. Yes! My favourite overtake, or at least one of my favourite overtakes, here in MotoGP 22. Arrabbiata beckons a 4th place for the man on board the Honda. So the LCR Honda so far, pretty confident, pretty strong here into Scarpa as well as we close in to Enea Bastianini. The beast, of course, is factory Ducati bound in 2023, and he gets a massive punt into his shoulder there. That was too aggressive. Even for my standards, that was too much. I felt like I get through, kind of forced my way through. I wouldn't expect Bastianini to take that lightly, to be honest with you. I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. Depending where, I don't know. He will have the speed on the straight, no doubt. So the gap is now 1 second to Quartararo ahead of us. These two are just mirroring each other on the circuit. Quartararo is not yielding that victory. We've seen Pecco on the top step. We've seen Fabio on the top step as well. Who's going to be the victor of Mugello? Is it the man on board the Ducati in his home track? Guess we'll find out. Quick mention of the graphic on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, the fastest lap has disappeared on us, so we can't actually quite see who the fastest man on the circuit is. Now, we did see my lap time on the right-hand side turn red there, so that does give indication that we were the fastest man on track, but it would have been nicer to see it on the left-hand side as well. So once again, we bring on the power and we get into turn 4. Firm on the brakes will go, aiming for the apex for 4, and then into the right-hand side for the apex of Borgo San Lorenzo. Not a bad performance so far, but I am seeing Pecco and Fabio get away ever so slightly. Power setting 1 at this stage of the Grand Prix might be a bridge too far for us to breach. Now, we did realise going into this entire championship that power setting 1 would be a challenge, and this is exactly what I've been looking for. MotoGP 22 and the usually is just too easy. Because, I mean, But right now, we're only losing a tenth on this particular lap. 1.4 seconds ahead is Quartararo. We're using power setting 1, ladies and gentlemen. If I were even to consider using power setting 2 and 3, we'd probably be battering them right now. So I'm quite happy that things are the way they are right now. It's very challenging, and it's more interesting for me this way to do it in power setting 1, and I'm pretty certain you guys are enjoying the first power setting as well. But enough about that for now. We go into the left-hand side here for Boccini for the final corner of Mugello. Running in a little bit deeper this time around, just testing out different lines to try and fight back against the riders ahead of us. We're going to lose 0.2 of a second, but across the line, can't really see who is the fastest, of course, due to that graphical glitch. But we are losing time, and Bastianini is gaining time. This one is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Quite calm at this stage of the race for the heart rate monitor, but who knows what's going to happen within the next 3 laps. Lap 4 of 6 is underway. Quartararo is still putting the pressure onto the young world champion in real life, but still can't get through as of yet. Impervious Pecco here in Mugello, it seems. But now to the right once more. I don't really want to have a look behind me because I don't want to see how close Bastianini and Zarco is. But it would be nice to know. I find by looking behind me it really throws me off, so I don't do it as a rule. In fact, I don't think you'll remember the last time I looked behind me. I'll probably end up doing that in this race now, but still, I don't look back very, very often. So now into the right hand side for Arrabbiata 2. Very tight to the apex, just kissing the rumble strip was a mistake there. Didn't even apply the ride height device, trying everything now to close in on the 2 ahead of us. But the 2 world champions in real life right now are pushing me too far. 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. It's too much. It's too much for the man with power setting 1, but did you catch a glimpse of Quartararo sneaking it up on the inside into Correntaio? He almost made it stick. He certainly went for it, but it didn't quite work out for the young Frenchman. So now onto the brakes for the left-hand side, into Boccini once more. Keep it in as tight as you can this time around, not going for the wider line as we actually lost a little bit of time. Bringing on the power, this time without the ride height device. Looks to be relatively the same, but across the line we do improve our lap time, but that is only good enough for a personal best. A 1:45.501 as we start the penultimate lap, and we've gone deep into San Donato, wanting too much in this race. Quick look right to the right hand side of us, just to see where Bastianini is. He's putting the pressure on us at this stage of the Grand Prix. There he is once again on this penultimate lap. The beast coming on through, wheelie from the number 23, but we'll go firm on the anchors and retake the position into turn 4. In turn, we're going to put Bastianini in a difficult spot, and we'll try and fight back into Casanova and Savelli. Brake nice and early here so we can get the apex for turn 6. Oh, a bit of contact, that has cost us. That's cost us our opportunity. I really felt like we could get through there. That was the one opportunity that I thought we could really take advantage of. Zarco's behind just 0.2 of a second. Marquez won't be too far behind that, and the same can be said for the man on board the KTM with Miguel Oliveira braking firm, trying to squeeze up on the inside of Scarpa. More contact made between the Italian and the Brit. Brilliant defensive riding from Bastianini. We told you he was going to have us back for this one. The heart rate monitor's up to 109 now. It's going to only increase as this one continues. My podium streak is up for grabs here. The streak that has been on for quite a while as we get our first track limit warning in this particular Grand Prix. It's exceeded 110 now. It's now 111 is the heart rate. But now to the left-hand side for Boccini. Once more going for the tighter apex. If we have to nudge him out of the way, then so be it. As we dive up on the inside, hold on to the position, because he will have the speed on the straight. Look at the rocket ship. The GP21 flying down the straight here, as we'll try and defend not only against one Ducati, but a second in the form of Johan Zarco. It's the Frenchman in second right now. Another Frenchman doing his best to get onto the podium as well. He's now up into the top 4, and he pushes us back down to 5, into the 5th position. P5 for the man on board the LCR Honda at this stage of the Grand Prix. Brilliant exit coming out to the left-hand side there, and now a bit of contact. Don't think Zarco's going to be happy with that one, but we're trying to squeeze through. We have crucial championship points to regain here. Now firm on the brakes for the right-hand side for Casanova for turn 6. Oh, great change of direction, and this could be it. Oh, massive contact, but it's done. Casanova and Savelli has yielded a wonderful move. Twice in this race within 6 laps. I'll take that. My favourite overtaking manoeuvre here in Mugello has happened twice. Pretty impressed with that one, and we are setting a pretty rapid pace at the stage of this Grand Prix. The medium tyres were clearly the right ones to go for, as we're only 3.4 seconds behind Quartararo, but most importantly, we are 3/10 clear from Enea Bastianini. Now into current tyre for turn 12. Look at the heart rate monitor, up to 122 for a moment there. Getting intense we are here in Mugello as we get the change of direction now. Change once more for Biondetti 2 for the final time of asking, and this is going to be a podium. It all comes down to the straight. Braking as late as possible, downshifting into first for Baccini. Keep it in nice and tight. Bring on the bike's power just ever so slightly and gently, and we should have secured third position from 17th to 3rd here in Mugello. So how about that one then, guys? A formidable attempt for us to stay into the podium battle, and we did manage to hold on to 3rd. Pecco barely beats Quartararo by 66,000th of a second. A look at the championship standings, and wow, we are now leading the way. 2 points clear from Fabio Quartararo. In fact, I think we were already leading, but we've just made a 2-point advantage now compared to what we had last time. A look at the team championship. Ducati Lenovo team still leading the way. 20 points clear from Yamaha and 23 clear from LCR Honda. Now, of course, it's still obvious that the Ducati team will be leading the Constructors' Championship, as you can see on screen. 29 points clear from Honda and 39 clear from the Yamahas. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. Be sure to hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.